Sports. Jacket Nation Sports is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Lebanon R3 Schools. The announcers of this broadcast are employees of Jacket Nation Sports and are not representatives of Lebanon R3 Schools. The views and opinions expressed by this broadcast do not necessarily reflect those of Lebanon R3 Schools or its staff. This broadcast is produced and distributed independently by Jacket Nation Sports. Jacket Nation Sports is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Lebanon R3 Schools. The announcers of this broadcast are employees of Jacket Nation Sports and are not representatives of Lebanon R3 Schools. The views and opinions expressed by this broadcast do not necessarily reflect those of Lebanon R3 Schools or its staff.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
If you're in need of a reliable roofer, look no further than D&K Roofing. Locally owned and serving Lebanon and the surrounding areas for 20 years. D&K Roofing specializes in residential roofing, offering both shingles and metal options. Licensed and insured, they also handle soffit and fascia repairs or replacements, storm damage, and gutter cleaning. With a reputation for 5-star service and exceptional work, you can trust D&K Roofing for all your roofing needs. Find us on Facebook to stay updated or call 417-718-5450 for a free quote today.
Here at Results Advertising, we provide promotional products and apparel for your companies, schools, special events, and even our online fundraising stores. Show your jacket pride by outfitting your employees while still promoting your company. Results Advertising is proud to support all the local teams and schools. We strive for the same excellence as they show in their endeavors. So let us help you cheer on and show your jacket pride. Go Jackets!
Looking for your dream home? Trust Century 21 Laclede Realty, Lebanon's #1 real estate office, to guide you every step of the way. With our expert agents and unmatched local knowledge, we make finding your perfect home as exciting as a Yellowjacket touchdown.
Spring is right around the corner, Jacket Nation. Time to get your yard in top shape with Phone's outdoor power equipment. From March 17th through April 19th, score big with $500 to $1,000 off select commercial zero-turn mowers and power gear. Also stop by on Friday, April 11th for the one-day-only sale and take advantage of 15% off Echo products. Visit phoneoutdoorpower.com or stop by 388 North Jefferson in Lebanon to snag the perfect equipment. Phones has the brands you trust like Gravely and Echo to make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Hurry, this deal won't last. Spring into savings today.
Here at Jonesy's Travel Center, we're more than just a pit stop. We're a destination. Fuel up your car and your appetite with our exclusive offers. Teachers and students, show your student or faculty ID and enjoy a 5-cent discount on gas every day. Hungry? Don't miss out on our mouth-watering daily specials at the restaurant. Need a space to meet? Our meeting room has got you covered. From fueling your car to fueling your day, Jonesy's Travel Center has it all. Come experience it for yourself.
At Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, we know what it takes to turn a house into a home.
Our goal is to make owning your dream home come true.
From construction loans for a custom home or renovation, we will tailor a plan for you.
We are here to guide small businesses to their next step in finding smart financial solutions.
We take pride in supporting our community's ventures with expertise you can trust.
We are your home mortgage
and commercial lending experts.
Come see us at one of our branches
at Heritage Bank We are
Neighbors Serving Neighbors.
Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day.
The harder you work, the harder it is to lose. Success, nothing less.
Win the day.
Shine bright on scene.
Bring the heat.
Team is everything. Leave it all on the field.
Let's roll.
Missouri Cooperage proudly supports the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Page Office Supply, 207 West Commercial in downtown Lebanon. We have everything you need from over 30,000 office supplies to break room and janitorial products with free local delivery. We also offer many brands of office furniture with free design service and installation. We are your authorized dealer for Sharp and Lexmark copiers and printers with sales, service, and supplies. Find us on the web at pageofficesupply.com. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 417-532-4012. Page Office Supply, where customer service is the real difference.
We are back at the ballpark, beautiful Ole Scott Field on a Friday from Jacket Nation Sports as we are prepared for non-conference baseball today as the Lebanon Yellowjackets remain at home today to take on the Seneca Indians. Kevin Stubblefield for Jacket Nation. Great to have you along today. 67 degrees and partly cloudy as we get ready for baseball today, a rematch of the Cassville-Seneca tournament earlier this season in which Seneca edged the Yellowjackets in that one by a one-run count of 2-1 on March the 28th. Seneca coming in today out of the Big 8 Conference. They are 15-5 on the season. Lebanon, after yesterday's win over Waynesville, at 12-9 so far in 2025. On the mound today for LHS will be senior right-hander Chance Cromer. The Seneca lineup looks like this. Leading off is the center fielder Drew Sherwood. Jagger Wilson will play shortstop and bat second, and Silas Ball will be behind the plate hitting third. Hagan Ginger, the first baseman, bats fourth. The pitcher hitting fifth, Grant Houchin. Ian Heffron is the third baseman. He'll bat sixth. Asher Prater is the DH, batting seventh. Ryan Owens plays right field. He'll bat eighth. Braden Roark is the second baseman and batting ninth for Coach Chris Hust and Seneca. So it's Sherwood, Wilson, and Ball, Ginger, Houchin, and Heffron, Prater, Owens, and Roark 1 through 9 for Seneca. For Lebanon, Cole Milliken will bat first at third base. Beckett York catching, batting second, and Chance Cromer on the mound hitting third. Bronson Rhodes in left field will bat fourth. Braden LaMontagne plays center. He bats fifth. The DH hitting sixth is Nolan Milliken. Batting seventh is Tony Myers at shortstop today. Nolan Ford at second base will hit eighth. And batting ninth, and the first baseman, Harrison Kramer. First pitch is down low for ball one. Now the next is swung on and hit the opposite way, foul by Sherwood, and it's a ball and a strike. Sherwood, a left-hand hitter. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken high. It's 2-1. Brody Shoemaker is the Lebanon right fielder today. There's a big swing and a foul straight back by Sherwood. It's 2-2. Rhodes in left, LaMontagne in center, Shoemaker in right with Milliken, Myers, Ford, and Kramer around the infield, and Beckett York doing the catching. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next. Way high. Seneca 3-1 on the road this season, averaging just under 6 runs a game. There's a high pop-up, left side in foul territory, tracked by Milliken. And he will make the catch as it drifted back toward the line, still in foul ground, and there's 1 out. Indians 3-1 on the road. Class 4 District 11 is where they are at as far as the postseason is concerned. Now the pitch. Up high to Jagger Wilson, ball 1. Seneca coming in today, having won 4 in a row. There's a 2-hopper to second. Nolan Ford's on it, and the throw to first in time to retire Wilson. So the first two retired for the Indians. That'll bring up Silas Ball, the catcher. Right-hand hitter, the pitch. High and in, ball one. Cromer working with good pace, and he paints the corner with a fastball. Jacket outfield straight away, wind blowing out a bit. There's one tomahawk foul up the left field side, and it's 1-2 on Silas Ball. One and two the count. Cromer offers it up, and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. And down goes Ball and Seneca in order. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. Indians nothing, and the Yellowjackets coming up on Jacket Nation Sports.
My name is Jaysha Connor, owner and nurse practitioner here at Ginger Wellness. I believe that sometimes healthcare does too much, and I believe that's where wellness centers can really bridge that gap and really give people some confidence in natural ways, healthier ways, to really improve quality of life and to get healthy.
We want to feel better and live better lives. It's not about quantity, it's a lot about quality of your life.
Ginger Wellness is where I went to get my quality of life back.
I'm Monty Hayes, Community President at Mid-Missouri Bank in Lebanon. We have the best products and services with friendly faces you know as your neighbors. Our financial experts and community leaders live, work, and play where you do. In a world that is constantly changing, we have the technology and security to allow you to bank from anywhere. Our lobby and drive-thru is open 6 days a week at 278 North Jefferson, or visit us online at openaccounts.midmobank.com.
Just 6 games remaining in the regular season for the Yellowjackets. The majority of those will be here in the friendly confines. Today it is Seneca. And on the mound for the Indians is right-hander Grant Houchin. Lebanon averaging just under 7 runs a game and allowing 4.5 a contest. Rain interfered with the last 2 regular season matchups between these two schools. Jackets got a couple of innings in 2 years ago down at Seneca before that was washed out. Here's the pitch on the way. Cole Milliken fouls it back for strike one. And last year they were supposed to meet on the neutral side at the Ballpark National Complex up at Max Creek, and weather interfered with that. Swing, fly ball, driven down the line and right by Milliken and toward the line and in foul territory, going toward the corner to make the catch. Nicely done by Ryan Owens. So the Lebanon leadoff hitter is retired. That'll bring up Beckett York. Having a sensational sophomore season. Here's the pitch, and it's high, ball one. No score in the last half of the first. Houchin, the sidestep and the pitch. Hard but high, 2-0. Now the next, York levels off and swings and fouls it back. Jackets back here Monday and Tuesday for home games. Lighthouse Christian and then Kickapoo. Now the pitch, overhand curve. Off the plate just a bit, and it's 3-1. Then LHS next Wednesday will go down to Carthage and return home for a game with St. James a week from today. There's a long one down the left side and foul as some dark clouds start to move into the area to the north of the ballpark. Now the next, and that's ball 4. So the first base runner is Lebanon's Beckett York as he'll stroll down to first base. Chance Cromer will stand in. Chris Kilburn, yesterday's starting and winning pitcher for the Yellowjackets, will be the courtesy runner for Beckett York. Chance Cromer takes one high, 1-0. Caden Klaus is the left fielder for Seneca. Drew Sherwood in center, and the aforementioned Ryan Owens in right. Here's the pitch, and that's swung on and taken the opposite way into left center field, and on the move is Klaus, and he'll run it down for the second out. Third baseman for the Indians is Ian Heffron. Jagger Wilson at short. Braden Roark at second. Hagen Ginger is at first base, and Silas Ball behind the plate. So 1 on with 2 out, last half of the first for Bronson Rhodes. Kilburn edges off. He holds the pitch. Fastball high, 1-0. Here's the next. Too high, ball 2. Braden LaMontagne in the on-deck circle. There goes Kilburn. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second by Ball. Kilburn in there with a head-first slide safely. So 2-1 with 2 out and a man in scoring position for Bronson Rhodes. From the stretch, Houchin works it in and bends a curve over the corner. Well thrown for a strike. It's 2-2. Here's the next, and that swung on and stroked hard to short, but caught by Jagger Wilson to retire Bronson Rhodes and the Yellowjackets. No runs, a walk, and 1 left. We've played an inning here at Ole Scott Field on a Friday, and no score between Seneca and Lebanon on Jacket Nation Sports.
If you're in need of high-quality paint or glass services, trust Crow Paint and Glass in Lebanon, Missouri. Since 1946, we've been your go-to for Pittsburgh paints, custom framing, auto glass, and more. Visit at 390 West Elm in Lebanon for all your home beautification needs. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Call 417-532-3551 for a free quote. Crow Paint and Glass, quality and hometown services you can count on. Go Yellowjackets!
Losing a loved one is painful, but at Shadle's Colonial Chapel, we make the hard times a little easier to bear. With affordable funeral and cremation services, we offer 2 spacious chapels, a full-service banquet area for families to gather, plus the latest technology for honoring your loved one. Our website has everything you need, from pre-arrangements to flowers, even a place to reminisce. Let us help you remember your loved one. Shadle's Colonial Funeral Chapel, the area's most often selected funeral service.
A little bit of rain on radar at this hour over in the Buffalo vicinity. It comes this way. It looks to be light at this point. Sun was shining brightly right before the national anthem was played, but it's turned overcast now. Second inning, first pitch, high for ball one to Hagen Ginger. Now the pitch, right down central, 1-1 from Cromer. Ginger was an all-conference member in the Big Eight last year. Now the pitch, pull foul. Grant Houchin and Ian Heffron to follow. One, two, the count and the pitch. Breaking ball fouled at home plate. Cromer has the sign, into the motion, the pitch. And the fastball is too high. It's 2-2. Chance through 12 deliveries in the opening inning. Brings home the next. And swung on and hit on a couple of bounces to third. Milliken has it. Strong throw across the diamond, but it lures Kramer up the line and it bounces away. So that'll be an error, and Ginger will end up at second base. So the first Seneca base runner comes via misplay. And now Grant Houchin, the pitcher. Throws right, bats right. And the pitch is right in there, 0-1. Myers trying to keep the runner close. Strike on the corner, and it's 0-2. Hope you've enjoyed our baseball presentations here in the springtime on Jacket Nation. Hope you enjoyed last night's band concert on LEB TV. 0-2 the count and the pitch. Taken a little high. More good stuff in the hopper planned for 2025 and 26. Now the next, up and in, as the tower is buzzed that time on Houchin. In fact, that grazed his helmet, and he'll go down to first base. So an error and a hit batter, and Seneca poised here in the top of the second with 2 on and no one out for Ian Heffron. Runners lead. Kramer pinching in at first, and the pitch is up high, ball one. Ian Heffron wears number 17. The pause on the pitch. Down low, ball two. Indians in their gray uniforms, trimmed in blue and white. Jackets in the all-black pinstripes today. 2-0, Cromer. The pitch is bunted. He will go to third to get the lead man on a peg to Cole Milliken. So the sacrifice does not work. The bunt right back to the mound, so Heffron reaches on the fielder's choice, and there's one away. Now, big Asher Prater will stand in. He's the DH today for the left fielder, Caden Klaus. 2 on with 1 out, and the pitch. And that fastball dots the corner, 0-1. No score, Jackets and Indians here in the second. Next pitch. And with good velocity, it's outside, 1-1. Runners lead. Here's the next from Cromer, and that swung on and hit on a couple of hops to shortstop. Myers will feed second for 1. Ford on to first, dug out of the dirt for a 6-4-3 double play on the back end by Harrison Kramer. Jackets turned 2 yesterday in the Waynesville game, and they're out of trouble here with a 6-4-3 twin killing. We'll go to the last half of the second inning with no score on Jacket Nation Sports.
Act 2 has proudly served the Lebanon community for 40-plus years. We take consignments daily, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. Whether you're looking for something yourself, your kids, or even the little ones, we've got it all. Located at 213 West Commercial Street in downtown Lebanon, Act 2 is your one-stop shop for quality consignment finds. Visit today or call 417-588-3881. Act 2, where your fashion finds a second chance.
The key to a great toast is who you're with. At Big Whiskey's, we toast to best friend weekends, to birthday wishes, to burgers and wings, to big wins, and to believing in we, with something for everyone, from apps to wraps, salads to steaks. Everything is a big deal at Big Whiskey's. Here's to always being welcome.
Lebanon tennis involved in district competition today at Sedalia Smith Cotton. Hope you enjoyed our Jacket Talk edition with Coach Ron Kroll and a couple of his tennis performers this week from Buzzcuts in downtown Lebanon. Bottom half of the second inning, first pitch swinging and fouling a fastball away is Braden LaMontagne. Now the pitch, and that's inside. One ball and one strike on LaMontagne. Milliken and Myers to follow. Here's the pitch. And a little bit high, 2-1. Both pitchers working quickly in this one so far. Here's the next pitch, and that is swung on and whacked into right for a base hit by LaMontagne. He got a belt-high fastball and turned it around. That'll bring up Nolan Milliken. Now the pitch, and that swung on and lofted out into short center field and down for a base hit. A Texas leaguer off the bat of Milliken as he found some area to drop it in. And there's 2 on with nobody out. That'll bring up Tony Myers. So 2 on with nobody out for LHS. Trying to build on the momentum that was gathered by that double play in the top half of the inning. Myers with a bunt, back to the mound. Houchin will get it and throw to third. And just like in the last half inning, a force play on a bunt back to the pitcher. The 2 on with 1 out. Nolan Ford at the plate, and the first pitch in on the hands is fouled off. First and second, the runners. Here is the pitch, and a sinker catches the inside corner, 0-2. Houchin from the stretch. Milliken a short lead from second. And that swung on and hit to the right side. Past the base runner, ranging to his left to pick it up is Roark, and he throws in time to retire Nolan Fort. So runners at second and third, and it's up to Harrison Kramer to produce with 2 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball, 0-1. Houchin from the set. Here's the pitch. Right in there, 0-2. So Kramer now backed up with 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. And he swings and pops it over short out into left center field and down for a 2-run single. Now the ball gets past the catcher, and Kramer will move up on the throwing error. So Milliken and Myers in to score on the 2-run soft serve base hit out into left center field by Harrison Kramer. Then charge an error to the center fielder, Drew Sherwood. That'll bring up Cole Milliken, who fouled out to right his first time up. 2-0 Yellow Jackets here in the second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Kramer, the runner at second. Milliken waits for the next from Houchin. Swung on and foul back. One ball and 1 strike. York in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-1. Two on the count. So 3 hits in the inning for LHS. Breaking ball taken high, and it's 3-1 on Milliken. Congratulations to former Lebanon baseball coach and Lebanon Hall of Famer Dave Plasmeyer. He's going into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame later this month on the 21st in Springfield. So hearty congratulations to Plas. Here's the pitch, and that swung on and sailed out into center field. Sherwood is there to make the catch as Milliken flies out in the second. Jackets come up with 2 on the base hit by Harrison Kramer. We'll head for the third. 2-0 LHS on Jacket Nation Sports.
Hey, this is Pastor Roger at Team FBC in Lebanon, and at FBC, we believe that church starts with building. First, building relationships in our community by taking the church to as many people of Lebanon as possible. We also believe in building environments that are engaging, helpful, and fun for you and your unchurched friends. Finally, we believe in building disciples through a multitude of discipleship opportunities. At Team FBC, we want to remove every barrier possible between you and the gospel of Jesus Christ. Don't take my word for it. Come and see what God has to offer for our Sunday morning services, either 9 a.m. or 10:30.
Hi guys, this is Cameron Cromer here with Pure Sweat. I'm one of Lebanon's top leading scorers, have the most three-pointers made in a season, and the highest free throw percentage of anyone in Lebanon history. I played college ball at Missouri Baptist in St. Louis, and now I want to pass on what I know to the next generation.
I love training with Coach Cam because she's really inspiring and she's really awesome.
Cam is an amazing coach because she teaches us new things.
I've trained under some of the best trainers in the country and had to travel hours to get the best guidance. And now I'm excited to bring that level of experience to our community. Getting kids in the gym is more than just basketball. It develops character and skill that they can take into their future. If you have a player that wants to take their skill to the next level, email me at sweatwithcam@gmail.com.
Pure Sweat!
The lights have been turned on here at the ballpark. Maybe a little bit of rain activity coming our way, but baseball will progress nevertheless as we head for the top of the third. Lebanon leads 2-0 on Seneca, and Ryan Owens will start it off for the Indians. Braden Roark, the number 9 hitter to follow, then back to the top of the order for Drew Sherwood. Here's the pitch from Cromer. A little bit high, ball one. High strike not being given today. Now the next, and that's out of the zone. It's 2-0. Ryan Owens, a right-hand hitter, takes outside. It's ball 3. Cromer offers it up and right in there, 3-1. Pitch count for Chance now at 32 here in the third. Same spot on the corner, full count. Payoff pitch to Owens, and he swings and lines it past second into right field. Pitch out over the plate, and Owens took it the other way. So that's the first hit of the afternoon for the visitors, and it brings up Braden Roark. Here's the pitch. Squared to bunt inside and snagged by York. Roark standing in from the left side. Owens a lead from first, being held by Kramer. There's the bunt. It's back to Cromer. Looks at second, but throws to first to get the out as the sacrifice is successful. So back to the top of the order for Sherwood, who fouled out to Milliken to begin the ball game. Runner at second, one out, and the stretch and the pitch, and that hit him. Chance kind of lost the release point on that delivery, and it plunked Sherwood in the ankle. So that's the second hit batter by the Lebanon starter. Now Jagger Wilson is up. 2 on with 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curve shaves the corner, strike called. Cromer gets it and brings it, and that swung on and hit past second and into right field. Charging is Shoemaker, rounding third, heading home is Owens, and the throw to the plate is late. To third, Lebanon will get the backside runner, though, as York down to Milliken to record the out there on Sherwood. So an RBI single by Wilson. 9-2-5 on the putout at the bag at third. And the batter now is Silas Ball, the catcher. So Wilson at first. 2 out of the pitch on the way to Ball. Slow curve in there for a strike. So Cromer trying to utilize the good defense to get out of the inning and maintain the lead. Here's a pitch pulled deep to left, but foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Ball was the strikeout victim in the opening inning. Wilson establishes the lead from first, being held on by Kramer. No balls and 2 strikes, and here it is. And it's low. 2-1 Lebanon, top half of the third. Next pitch on the way to Silas Ball. And he swings and takes it the other way. And that's going to drop in front of Shoemaker. Going first to third is Wilson. And Seneca has him at the corners with 2 out. Almost a defensive swing that time by Silas Ball, but he made contact with 2 strikes and hit it the other direction. Now that'll bring up Ginger. Reached on an error his first time up. Here is the pitch. And that's down low. Two on with 2 out. Here's the pitch. And a fastball on the inner half is a call strike. Cromer from the stretch. Breaking ball is outside. It's 2-1. Aaron Graham warming up in the Jacket bullpen. Throw to first and the runner returns safely. Two on the count. Here it is. And a wide strike is called, 2-2. Outfield playing straight away. Next pitch. Outside with the runner going and no throw by York, so a stolen base. And a 3-ball, 2-strike count on Hagen Ginger. Cromer with a payoff. Just low for ball 4, and they're loaded. So a walk and a hit batter in this inning, along with 3 hits. And pitching coach Isaac Arthur comes out of the Lebanon dugout and heads to the mound. Seneca will be back at home on Monday hosting Branson. The Yellowjackets entertain Lighthouse Christian here at the ballpark. So 3 more games coming your way next week on Jacket Nation. Monday and Tuesday and then Friday. Final home game will be the 13th of May. It'll be the final COC game, and that'll be with the Glendale Falcons. Today, Ozark is at Branson, Waynesville at Eldon, Springdale, Arkansas at Kickapoo, Carl Junction playing at Republic, Neosho south of the border at Siloam Springs. Today, Smith Cotton is at Willard, and Webb City also in Arkansas today to face Springdale. Well, a big moment early in this ball game is about to unfold. Grant Houchin at the plate with the bases loaded and 2 out for Seneca. Houchin was aboard on a hit batter in the last inning. Here's the pitch. Line drive into right field, and that's going to drop in front of Shoemaker and tie the game. Seneca will take the lead on the 2-run single with the throw home being late. So the Indians have utilized the opposite field approach with their 4th hit of the inning, and a 2-run single by Houchin puts Seneca in front by a score of 3-2. That'll bring up Ian Heffron. Here's the pitch on the way. Foul back, 0-1. Efren is the 8th batter to come to the plate for Seneca in the top of the 3rd. Runners lead from the corners, and the pitch on the way from Cromer. Foul back. No balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch, way high. One ball, 2 strikes. Cromer trying to extinguish the flames here. The pitch right in the heart of the plate for strike 3 called as Efren is rung up. But 3 runs on 4 hits for the Indians. They leave 2 on, and we played 2.5 as the lead reverts to Seneca by a score of 3-2 here on Jacket Nation Sports.
At Harry's Salon and Spa, we strive for top customer service and use naturally derived products like Color Space, Back of Bottle, and Avita. Our professional stylists offer hair services for men and women, including coloring, highlights, head and scalp treatments, formal styling, and more. Plus, we provide nail services and facial waxing. Check out our large selection of hair, body, and skin retail products. This year, we're excited to welcome Clover Lux and Dakota to our team. Dakota specializes in facial, skincare, waxing, and all things aesthetics. Harry Salon and Spa, where your beauty and wellness needs are our top priority. Visit today at 577 North Jefferson Avenue or call 417-588-9588 to book your appointment. Harry's wishes the Yellowjackets a safe and successful season.
Well, the Yellow Jackets will be required to get into the comeback mode today, down by just a run as we head for the bottom half of the 3rd. York, Cromer, and Rhodes scheduled up. If anybody reaches, then LaMontagne. Lebanon 2 in the 2nd. Seneca right back with 3 in the top half of the 3rd. Back at York drew a walk his first time up. So Grant Houchin pitching with the lead. Delivers outside and low, ball 1. York with 3 home runs on the spring. Takes the ball 2-0. Into the motion, the pitch. And that swung on and hoisted high and deep out into right field, carrying way back toward the fence, and it's going to go. Beckett York pulls a home run straight away into right. And we're back on even terms at 3-3. He was hitting ahead in a favorable position in the count, 2-0, and got one to drive. Now Cromer is up. He's flied out. And the pitch on the way from Houchin. Strike call. Here's the next on the way. Fought off and fouled to the parking lot by Cromer. It's 0-2. Beckett York has just been swinging a torrid bat all spring long since game 1. Here's the pitch. Cromer in on the hands with a fastball, and he sends it straight back. (3-3) our score. Here's the pitch. And there's a fly ball out to Sherwood in center field. In a couple of steps to haul it in for the first out. That'll bring up Bronny, who lined out to short in his first trip to home plate. Houchin will offer it up, and he throws a nice off-speed pitch in there for a strike call. Here's the next. Same pitch, same result, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the Lebanon left fielder, Bronson Rhodes. And that bounces away. Wind picking up a little bit of velocity out toward right field. Fastball just low, evens the count at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, a run in on the Beckett-York home run. Now Rhodes has one to handle, and he fouls it back. Hits even at 4, runs squared up at 3-3. Now the pitch. Laid off the curve, and it's full 3-2. Now the pitch, Bronson Rhodes with a drive, and that's hit well into left center field, and that ball is off the fence. Sherwood will retrieve it on the warning track and get it back in, and a long double off the bat of Bronson Rhodes. So the mate of the order squaring up some pitches in this inning. Braden LaMontagne is 1 for 1. With a go-ahead run at second base and 1 out. Houchin with the pitch. Bouncing ball right side, and that's going to squirt through for a base hit into right field. Rhodes will turn third and motor home, and it's 4-3. As Braden LaMontagne able to find some hitting area through the right side with an RBI single. So back and forth we go. Another 2-run inning for LHS, and they lead it by 1 with Nolan Milliken up. Running situation perhaps for LaMontagne. He holds, and the pitch is low and dug out by the catcher, Silas Ball. Entertaining ball game so far. Here's the pitch. And it's taken inside. Tony Myers in the on-deck circle. 1 on with 1 out. Houchin from the stretch. LaMontagne reads a pickoff throw his way. Two balls and no strikes on Milliken. LaMontagne edging away. He holds, and Nolan swings and strokes it into center field, but right into the glove of Sherwood. It makes a nice running catch. So Milliken is 1 for 2, and that brings up Tony Myers. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run in the last inning. So we'll see if LaMontagne will light out towards second base to try to get into scoring position. He is on the move, and then he stops as the pitch is fouled back. Not as much of the running Yellowjackets this season compared to the last 2. Houchin holding. Now the pitch. And there's a call strike, and Myers is backed up 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. LaMontagne going, and the pitch, strike 3 called. Jackets take the lead on a solo homer by York to get it tied and an RBI go-ahead base hit by Braden LaMontagne. We'll head for the fourth. Jackets 4, Indians 3 on Jacket Nation Sports. Since 1983, Helton's Home Furnishings has proudly served Lebanon with quality furniture for every room. From cozy Lazy Boy recliners to stylish Ashley living sets, we've got it all, including Justice, Vaughn Bassett, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. And the best part, we offer free delivery and setup within 60 miles. Come in and visit Helton's Home Furnishings at 455 North Jefferson in Lebanon or call 417-532-7888. You can also check us out online at heltonshomefurnishings.com. Helton's Home Furnishings, making your house a home since 1983 and a proud supporter of Lebanon High School athletics. When it's time to clean out, remodel, or start new construction, you need a reliable partner. That's where Lebanon Dumpster Solutions comes in. Whether it's a property cleanup or big commercial job, we've got the right roll-off dumpster for you. Locally owned and operated, we're proud to serve our community. Licensed, insured, and committed to excellent service. Call Lebanon Dumpster Solutions today for a free quote at 417-288-2481 or find us on Facebook. Lebanon Dumpster Solutions, a proud supporter of Lebanon High School athletics.
Bringing off for Indians, number 19, Asher Prager.
Go to the top of the fourth. Asher Prater will lead it off for Seneca. And a first pitch curveball is inside from Chance Cromer. His 55th pitch so far with 31 strikes. Next one is pulled foul. Prater grounded into a double play his first time up. He'll be followed by Ryan Owens and then Braden Roark. Yellowjackets back in front by a run. Here's the pitch. Just off the plate, ball two. Under the lights here at Ole Scott. Their slow chopper, left side is foul. Next pitch from Cromer. And a swing and a miss as the fastball is thrown by him. For Chance, his third K. And brings up Owens. He got the 3-run third started for Seneca with a leadoff single. First pitch, sharp breaking ball fouled off. Here's the next. Curveball well thrown as it cuts the heart of the plate, strike two. And Cromer right back with the next, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Throw down to first by York to complete the putout. So Cromer trying to throw up a zero after the Jackets went in front of the last half inning. Braden Roark is up. He laid down a sacrifice bunt his first time. And the pitch, high and in, ball one. Now the next, down low. Two balls and no strikes to the number 9 hitter. That swung on and topped out to shortstop. Myers stays down on it and whips the throw to first in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Indians. Go to the bottom half of the fourth at Ole Scott Field. It's the Yellowjackets 4, the Indians 3 on Jacket Nation Sports.
McBride Land Solutions, where we specialize in all things land and property related. We specialize in landscaping, dirt work, gravel installation and repair, drainage lines, trenching, and land clearing. Whatever your property needs may be, we have a solution for you. The services include landscaping, gravel installation and repair, land clearing, trenching, drainage, and habitat. Contact Matt today for a free estimate. Call 417-664-5719. McBride Land Solutions is a proud sponsor of all Lebanon High School athletics.
Looking for an affordable way to own your own dream home? At Midmo Home Center in Richland, Missouri, we're helping families just like yours find the perfect manufactured or modular home. Visit us right off Interstate 44 at 29825 Utica Drive in Richland, Missouri, or phone 573-232-7050 today. Eight, 9-1 for Lebanon here in the last half of the fourth inning. 4-3 LHS as Nolan Ford will stand in the box and lead it off. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's smashed to third, but into the glove of Ian Heffron. Hit right on the nose by Nolan Ford, but he lines out. Now Harrison Kramer, a big early hit for him in the second inning, a 2-out, 2-run single to put Lebanon in front. Here's a curve taken high, ball one. Here's the next from Houchin, and he sinks that one across the plate, 1-1. Cool, breezy afternoon here at the ballpark. With the threat of rain, that one bounces in, 2-1. Some folks from Seneca have made the long haul to Ole Scott Field. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. I mean, Seneca is right on the doorstep of northern Oklahoma. Here's the next pitch. And it just missed to run the count full to Kramer, 3-2. Indians play in a beautiful ballpark off campus. Now the pitch, foul back by Kramer. All turf field. Good sports program at Seneca. Now the pitch. Kramer is able to lay off a high hard one, and he draws a walk, which is the second issued by Grant Houchin. So Milliken will be the batter now, looking for his first hit of the ball game. Huck Headley will be the runner at first on behalf of Harrison Kramer. Four-3 Lebanon. Last of the fourth. One on with one out, and the pitch is fouled off. Headley, the base runner at first, being held on by Ginger. From the belt, the pitch. And that's a liner over first and a base hit into right field by Milliken. Headley will round second and head for third, and Lebanon will have base runners at the corners with one out. Beckett York is up. He has walked and cranked a solo homer. See some umbrellas popping out. With some rainfall imminent here at the ballpark. Warm-up action also in the Seneca bullpen. as York waits. The pitch. High and down to second without a throw will go Milligan. So a hit can mean a couple. Here's the next, and York takes a sharp curve in there for a strike. Two on with one out. And the next is fouled to the netting. One ball, two strikes to the LHS catcher. And the next from Houchin is a little bit outside. Runners at second and third. Beckett York waits. Here's another pitch. And oh, he had a mighty cut and he fouled it straight back. Headley and Milliken, the base runners at third and second. And another pitch. And that's taken in too close. Ball three to Beckett York. Three balls and two strikes. And another from Houchin is fouled back. A battle between Houchin and Beckett York. 3-2. Pulled on the ground to second base. That'll score a run as the throw goes to first. So York gets the RBI as he pulls the ground ball. Headley touches home plate, and the Jackets go in front now 5-3. Milliken to third, and Cromer will stand in. Chance 0 for 2, and the pitch. Spins him out of the box, ball one. From the stretch, the pitch, and that's low. Cromer flied to left in the first and to center in the third. He looks for the two-out ribby. As the pitch from Houchin arrives, and that's swung on and hoisted foul down the right field side. Two balls and a strike. Here's the next from Houchin, and he bends to the curve in there for a call, strike two. Two balls and two strikes the count on Cromer. And he fights off the fastball. Runner at third with two out. Two balls and two strikes. Houchin back with another. And that stays high and wide, ball three. Three balls and two strikes the count. Milliken down the line from third. Here is the pitch. And Cromer will send that one foul down the left side. Three balls and two strikes with two out. And another pitch. Slow chopper foul. Indians in the fifth will have the top of the order up. 3-2 the count on Cromer. Here's the pitch. And he draws a walk, a good at bat. And the inning continues for the Yellowjackets. 2 free passes in the inning and 3 in the ball game given up by Grant Houchin. Bronson Rhodes will be the batter now. He is lined out to short and doubled into left center. Cromer will retreat to the dugout, as the Jackets will run for him at first. Bronson Rhodes waits. First and third, the runners, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Jackson Snyder is the runner at first. Rhodes trying to deliver a telling blow here in the bottom half of the fourth. The pitch. Pulled hard to third. Picked up there by Heffron, and the throw to first will retire Bronny and the Yellowjackets. But Lebanon ups the lead to 2 as they score a run. And we'll head for the fifth. 5-3 Yellowjackets on Jacket Nation Sports.
Looking for top quality office supplies and unbeatable prices? Mosley's Discount Office Products in Springfield has you covered. From paper clips to comfortable chairs, we offer everything your office needs to run smoothly. With free delivery, expert installation, and personalized service, Mosley's makes outfitting your workspace a breeze. Visit us at 431 South Avenue in Springfield or call 417-862-4474. That's Mosley's Discount Office Products, your family-owned and operated one-stop shop for all your office essentials since 1941.
Two-run advantage now for the home team. Through 4 full innings here at Ole Scott Field. And Chance Cromer back to work on the bump. He's thrown 65 pitches. Giving up 3 runs on 4 hits with a walk, 4 strikeouts, and 2 hit batters. So a big inning upcoming here with the top of the order for Seneca. Drew Sherwood is fouled out to third. He's been hit by a pitch. And the first offering is high for ball 1. Cromer working quickly, ball 2. Field straight away, and that one's off the plate. Took a little off and got that one over. And the count 3-1. Jagger Wilson and Silas Ball to follow for Seneca. Here's the next. Fastball clips the edge inside, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch to the left-hand hitter, and that's pulled to Kramer at first. He knocks it down, goes into foul territory to pick it up, then back to the base to step on for the putout. So Cromer able to come back from 3-0 to retire the leadoff hitter. Jagger Wilson has an RBI single today, and he takes a call strike 1. This game a little bit more than an hour in length. And the homestand continues for LHS Monday and Tuesday. The pitch. And a curve sweeps in there to run the count to 0-2 on Wilson. Now the pitch. Another breaker is foul back. Cromer wasting no time. Offers it up and fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. And Wilson swings and strikes out. The ball retrieved by York, and he's able to get the ball down to first base to record the putout. Five strikeouts for the LHS right-hander and 2 away for Silas Ball. Ball is 1 for 2. And there's one right in there, 0-1. Hitting room up the middle. Ball will pull it foul, and he's down to the count, 2 strikes. Silas Ball, right-hand hitter. Stays alive as he fouls it back. Now the pitch. Cromer put a little mustard on that one, but missed high. One ball, 2 strikes to the Indian catcher. And there's a breaker that's swung on and fouled off again. Silas Ball battling with Chance Cromer. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty with 2 out, 2-2 the count. Here's the sidestep and the pitch. Tried to tempt him with a off-speed delivery, but he laid off. It's full 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes the count. Ginger in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Yanked foul again by Silas Ball. (5-3) Lebanon, top half of the 5th. And another pitch. That one is pulled to left but foul. Three balls and 2 strikes. Cromer with a pitch, and that is swung on and drilled just foul outside of third. So a prolonged battle between the Lebanon right-hander and the Seneca catcher. Here's the next. And he didn't bite on the curve. He draws the walk. So a solid bat there by Silas Ball. That's the second walk given up by Cromer. And it gets the cleanup hitter, Hayden Ginger, to the plate. He has reached on an error and walked, representing the tying run with 2 out. Here's the pitch. Down the pipe for a strike. Short lead from first. Here is the pitch. Hit him. That's the third Indian that has been plunked by Chance Cromer. So 2 on with 2 out for Seneca. And the batter will be the pitcher, Grant Houchin. He has been hit by a pitch and also delivered a 2-run single in the 3rd inning. So Ball, the catcher, will retreat to the dugout as they insert a courtesy runner. Strike called. Big moment here for Houchin. 2 on and 2 out. Just missed high, 1-1. Now the next, low and dug out on the backhand by York. A lot of pitches thrown in this inning now by Chance Cromer. 2-1 the count. Here's the next. Let up with a curve, but it missed low. Graham was getting warm earlier in the Jacket bullpen. Here's the pitch, and he floats that one in there for a strike, and it runs full to 3-2. So the runners will be going. Step off and a look to second, but no throw. Now the pitch. Outside with the breaking ball, ball 4, and they're loaded up. Isaac Arthur out of the Lebanon dugout. Alex Weatherman to home plate. And looks like a pitching change is forthcoming for LHS. So 4 2/3 on the mound today for Chance Cromer. He will depart with a lead, and he hopes that the bullpen can maintain it. So a pitching change here in the 5th. 5-3 Jackets. Seneca with the bases loaded and 2 out. And back in just a moment on Jacket Nation Sports.
Pillar Insurance is your locally owned independent insurance agency, providing business, personal, and farm insurance to the Lebanon community. With Pillar Insurance, you'll get an exemplary one-on-one customer experience with exceptional attention to detail. Call Jason Russell or Gary McClure at 417-532-6050 for your insurance needs. Pillar Insurance wishes Lebanon High School athletics good luck this season. Keep your home comfortable with quality heating and air in Lebanon. Our experienced team provides top-notch HVAC services from routine maintenance to emergency repairs. We use only the best parts and equipment, ensuring your comfort all year round. Serving both residential and commercial clients, your satisfaction is our guarantee. Call 417-532-6239 or visit qualityheatnow.com. Quality Heating and Air, where comfort meets quality. Ready for an adventure? Nestled on the beautiful Niagara River, Riverfront Campground is a spot for you to enjoy pristine campsites, cozy rental cabins, and unforgettable float trips. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a family vacation, we've got it all. Family owned and family friendly. Phone 417-588-3386 or visit riverfrontcampcanoe.com. Explore, relax, and make memories at Riverfront Campground and Canoe Rental, your perfect outdoor escape.
Graham inherits a tough spot. Base is loaded. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Ian Heffron at the plate. He was 0 for 2 against Cromer. Here's the first from Graham, and he pours a fastball in at the knees for a strike call. Three on with two out. That one gets away from York and will score a run to make it 5-4. So the wild pitch makes it a one-run ball game. Ball and a strike the count. Runners at second and third. Below the knees on the next, 2-1. Hick gave the Indians the lead. Here's a fastball in a perfect spot, 2-2. Graham with a man at third, working from the windup. He brings it into Heffron, and the curveball stays away. Full count of 3-2 on the Seneca third baseman. And the payoff is swung on and bounced toward third. Milliken grabs it in foul ground. Cromer giving up 4, still responsible for the 2 on base. Next pitch. Just a little high and inside, ball 4. And that will reload the bases for Seneca. And bring up Asher Prater. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a double play. Graham with the bases loaded. Throws it by him. A good fastball, 0-1. (5-4). Lebanon trying to hold the lead here in the top half of the 5th inning. Now the pitch, and that's popped up foul, backing out of play. No balls and 2 strikes the count on Asher Prater. Here's another pitch from Graham. Breaking ball is high. One ball, 2 strikes the count. Runners lead. The pitch arrives at the plate, and it's just off the outside edge, 2-2. Here's the next from Graham. And a line drive into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores, relayed to the plate, and out! On a perfect throw to the home base by Tony Myers to Beckett York to cut down the second man. But it's an RBI single by Asher Prater. And we are tied at 5-5 going to the bottom half of the 5th here on Jacket Nation Sports.
With locations at Bennett Springs, Springfield, Republic, and Nixa, Snowbiz is the perfect sweet treat to beat the summer heat. Snowbiz offers authentic Hawaiian-style shaved ice with 50-plus true-to-life unbeatable flavors. While most stands are seasonal, we offer a year-round location at our Snowbiz Plus shop inside 14 Mill Market in Nixa, as they proudly serve their classic shaved ice treats and ice cream factories, delicious ice cream, and so much more. Swing on by to check them out soon. Go Yellowjackets! Got a ding, dent, or crack? Starnes Auto Body and Glass in Lebanon has your back. From fender benders, windshield repairs, brake services, front-end alignments, and in-house financing on used cars, we have all your automobile needs covered. Our expert team delivers top-notch service, fast turnarounds, and unbeatable quality. Don't settle for less. Choose the best. Call Starnes Auto Body and Glass at 417-588-3159 today or stop by the shop at 22115 Route 66 in Lebanon for a free estimate. Starnes is a proud supporter of Jacket Nation Sports.
We know Yellowjackets, number 1, Braden Vermonte.
So we've got a brand new ball game again. 5-5 our score. Braden LaMontagne in the box to lead it off for Lebanon. And the first pitch is low. 4-1. Here's the next from Houchin. And he gets the fastball over for a strike. Low with the next, 2-1. LaMontagne, then Milliken and Myers for LHS. Back and forth, seesaw ball game between two excellent clubs here today. LaMontagne, fly ball. That one is well hit deep into right center field, and that is going to go to the fence, and it is going to go over the board for a home run. Braden LaMontagne takes it out of here to right center. The second dinger of the day for Lebanon. And it's 6-5. He got that one up in the jet stream with the wind blowing in that direction out toward right center field. About a 360-foot shot. And it's 6-5. Now Nolan Milliken. Low and inside, ball one. Houchin has the side and a swing and a miss. Skies have brightened just a bit here at Ole Scott Field. Here's the next from Houchin, and he delivers a strike, 1-2. Swing and a miss on a low fastball, and Nolan strikes out. For Houchin, his second strikeout of the afternoon. That'll bring up Myers. He has reached on a fielder's choice and scored and been called out on strikes. Now the pitch, and he is able to jackknife out of the way, ball one. Pitch count for Houchin now totaling 91 as he toils here in the fifth. That is swung on, and that is a blooper out into right field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring Nolan Fort to the plate. Short lead from first by Myers. And the pitch. A little bit low, ball one to Nolan, who has grounded out to second and lined out to third. Move to first, runner back safely. Brody Shoemaker throwing in the Lebanon bullpen. Just missed on the next one, 2-0. Long way to go in this one. Jackets up by one, last half of the fifth, 6-5. Now the pitch, and that's just off the plate for ball three. 3 balls and no strikes the count. Right down Central, 3-1. Nolan Fort waits. Myers not going, and there's strike 2. Leadoff home run from Braden LaMontagne. Three balls and 2 strikes. Myers was going and was able to get back just in time. And to put the brakes on and react to that quick throw to first by Houchin. Nolan Fort, the number 8 hitter. Myers going, and that is taken for ball 4. Just missed. And a walk to Nolan. So 2 on with 1 out. And the batter is Harrison Kramer. 1 for 1 with a walk. Base hit, a 2-run single in the second inning to start the scoring. Here's the pitch on the way, and it rides high. Runners at second and first, and a foul back as Kramer cut the bat loose. Alex Weatherman looking for his 60th victory as Lebanon head coach in his final season. Pitch on the way. Kramer watches that one drift outside, 2-1. Myers at second, Ford at first. Kramer, fly ball, foul down the right side. Two balls and 2 strikes to the LHS first baseman. Way high with the next, ball 3. Three-two the count. The runners hold, and the pitch foul back as Kramer had his sights set on the long ball. Bottom half of the 5th inning, excellent ball game today. Harrison Kramer swings and sails one out of play once again. So Houchin has reached the maximum pitch count. He'll try to get Kramer, and he does with a fastball in the outside corner. So that is 106 on the pitch count, and that will do it for the right-hander Grant Houchin. So he will go 4 2/3 and hand over the baseball here in the 5th inning. And Cole Milliken will face another pitcher. 6-5 Yellowjackets with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th, and back with more in just a moment.
Show Me Drone Solutions provides aerial weed and brush control options, fungicide and burn down on row crop and food place seeding and establishment. Every day we strive to provide cutting-edge technology to improve your operation efficiently. If you have more questions, give Lane Gross a call at 417-718-9967. Show Me Drone Solutions, a proud supporter of Jacket Nation Sports. Attention business owners, simplify your payroll with United Payroll Service. We provide reliable, accurate, and affordable payroll solutions for all types of businesses. We handle everything from direct deposits to paper checks, file and pay your payroll taxes, and take care of W-2s, plus assist with insurance audits. Come see us at 221 West Commercial Street or call Chris Meckham at 417-650-8602. Send an email to chris@unitedpayrollservice.net or find us on Facebook. United Payroll Service. Payroll made easy. If you're in need of a reliable roofer, look no further than D&K Roofing. Locally owned and serving Lebanon and the surrounding areas for 20 years. D&K Roofing specializes in residential roofing, offering both shingles and metal options. Licensed and insured, they also handle soffit and fascia repairs or replacements, storm damage, and gutter cleaning. With a reputation for 5-star service and exceptional work, you can trust D&K Roofing for all your roofing needs. Find us on Facebook to stay updated or call 417-718-5450 for a free quote today.
Next Seneca pitcher already on the field. That is their third baseman, Ian Heffron. So Houchin will go to the hot corner. And with 2 out, the batter is Cole Milliken. Milliken 1 for 3 in the ball game with a stolen base. 2 on with 2 out. So Heffron will try to keep this a 1-run ball game. Here's the pitch on the way to Milliken, and he levels off and pops it foul. Tony Myers at second, Nolan fourth, the runner at first. Target set by Ball. Here's the pitch. Fastball upstairs. Grant Houchin leaves on the downside of a 6-5 score. Pitcher of record for Lebanon with a lead right now is Graham. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the kick and the pitch. And it's ball 2. Last of the 5th, Jackets up by 1, trying to increase the margin. Here's the stretch and the pitch. That's down low, ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike to count on Milliken. From the high set, here's the pitch from Heffron, and that's way outside for ball 4. So Lebanon will load him up for Beckett York, who has walked, socked a home run, and drove in a run with a fielder's choice ground ball. So he is in a spot to do additional damage here in the 5th. Base is loaded, 2 out. Jackets have scored a run on the LaMontagne leadoff homer. Heffron has the sign. He stretches and brings it home. Inside, ball 1. Three on with 2 out. York waits. Here's the next. Nowhere close, ball 2. Yellowjackets have been in front for the majority of the ball game. Here's the stretch in the 2-0. And ruled to be low and inside, ball 3. So 3-0 to York. Alex Weatherman will give him the green light. We'll see if it's flashing here. On the way from Heffron, nowhere close, inside, ball 4, and that'll force in a run. So a bases loaded walk.
Now batting for Yellowjackets, number 5, Chance Cooper.
Scoring Tony Myers, and it's 7-5. As the batter is now Chance Cromer. So York with 3 runs batted in today. Cromer at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And too high from Heffron, ball 1. Seneca, relief pitcher, trying to get dialed in. Here's his next, and that hit Cromer in the hip and will force in another run. So Cromer had some issues with hit batters while he was on the mound, is the recipient of that one as he wears it for a ribby, and it's 8-5 and a visit from the Seneca dugout. So a multi-run inning, the third of the ball game for Lebanon. Jackets had 2 in the second, 2 in the third, then a single run in the fourth, 3 more here in the fifth. Chris Houst discussing something with the home plate umpire. Bronson Rhodes will be the 9th man to come up here in the 5th inning for Lebanon. Rhodes is lined to short. He's doubled and scored and grounded out to third. Trying to increase the 3-run lead. First pitch in there for a strike. Yellowjackets on every station. Here's the next. And it misses for a ball, 1-1. It has been a long top and bottom half of the 5th inning. Heffron with a pitch. That one is on the edge for a strike, 1-2. LaMontagne hoping to hit again here in this inning. He's in the on-deck circle. Bronson Rhodes on 1-2. Swings and hits one on the ground to third. Houchin has it. Throw to first is high. Safe. E5 and a run for Lebanon to make it 9-5. That brings home Milliken. So it's 9-5. As the Yellowjackets cash in on the air. LaMontagne started this inning with a home run to right center. Here is the pitch, and he cues that one on the ground out to shortstop, and the feed to second for the force, and the inning is over. But a 4-run frame for Lebanon will head for the 6th. The Yellowjackets lead the Indians by a score of 9-5.
Here at Jonesy's Travel Center, we're more than just a pit stop. We're a destination. Fuel up your car and your appetite with our exclusive offers. Teachers and students, show your student or faculty ID and enjoy a 5-cent discount on gas every day. Hungry? Don't miss out on our mouth-watering daily specials at the restaurant. Need a space to meet? Our meeting room has got you covered. From fueling your car to fueling your day, Jonesy's Travel Center has it all. Come experience it for yourself.
Yellowjackets enjoy their biggest lead of the ball game. It's a 4-run spread at 9-5 as we go to the 6th. So Aaron Graham in line for the victory now, if he can take this to the finish line. Ryan Owens will lead it off for Seneca. Indian right fielder is singled and struck out. Here's the pitch from the right-hander, and he dials it in there for a strike call. Now the next off speed, but that stays above the belt, and it's 1-1. So 4 2/3 for the Seneca starter, Grant Houchin. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball up high, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8 runs on 9 hits, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts for Houchin. There's strike 3 with a curve, and Owens gets rung up. First strikeout for Graham. That'll bring up Braden Roark. Roark is sacrificed and grounded out to short. And Graham uses the off speed to good effectiveness and drops it in there for a strike. Now a fastball thrown hard but inside. Drew Sherwood, the leadoff man in the on-deck circle. Bouncing ball at the right side is foul, and it's 1-2. Low-scoring 2-1 game in the first matchup of the season between Lebanon and Seneca. Different story today with 14 on the board. And there's a swing and a miss on a good downer and a strikeout for Graham. Two out for Sherwood, who is fouled out, been hit by a pitch, and rolled out to first. Low and in with a fastball. And it's 1-0. Now the pitch right in there. So Graham using the curve and getting it across the plate in this inning. It's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to second base. Tony Myers back to his normal position, fields and throws for the out, and Graham works a 1-2-3, top half of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom half. Jackets lead the Indians from Seneca 9-5 on Jacket Nation Sports.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today. That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute. Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room. Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands. All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty. Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Leaves aren't the only thing falling this time of the year. Prices are too. It's Gravely's Autumn Savings Event, where select zero-turn mowers, parts and accessories, even baggers and rops are on sale. Whether you're a commercial landscaper looking to beef up your fleet or just someone who loves mowing with the best, this is your chance to save. But hurry, much like the falling leaves, the Gravely Autumn Savings Event is for a limited time only. And it's only at your authorized Gravely dealer. At Phones Furniture and Lawn, we have you covered. Located at 388 North Jefferson in Lebanon, or call 417-532-5450. Phones is a proud supporter of Jacket Athletics.
Lead off for Yellowjackets, number 44, Nolan Yellowjacket.
Nolan Milliken will lead off the 6th for the Yellowjackets. Ian Heffron back to work for Seneca, and he throws strike one. Milliken's 4th plate appearance. He's 1 for 3 in the ballgame. Singleton scored in the 2nd. Here's the next one, the right-hander. Took a little off and missed. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And a low strike. Makes it 1-2. Next is outside. Looks like the rain is departed from the area, at least as far as the indication on radar. Next pitch, Milliken is called out on a strike over the inside corner. So Heffron records his first strikeout. And the batter, Tony Myers. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Bottom half of the 6th, 9-5 Lebanon. Ball in the dirt, it's 1-1. Myers got a base hit in that 4-run 5th inning and scored. He scored a pair of runs today. Swing and a ball launched into left field toward the corner and hooking foul. One ball, 2 strikes to the Lebanon second baseman. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Seneca in the 7th. Here's the sidestep and the pitch. Bounces in for a ball. 2-2 on Myers. Here's the pitch, and Myers gets rung up. Fastball on the edge for strike 3 call. Congratulations, Lebanon's Carter Singh today. Top 10 finish in world weightlifting competition down in South America. Ramsey had Carter on Jacket Talk a short while ago. Low with the first pitch to Nolan Fort. Quite an accomplishment for Lebanon's Carter Singh. Now the pitch. Chopper by Fort to third. Houchin comes in on the grass. He's got it and throws across in time to retire the side. Sets the stage for the top half of the 7th inning. Lebanon 9, Seneca 5 here on Jacket Nation Sports.
At Heritage Bank of the Ozarks, we are committed to our neighbors. Your local dollars are invested in our local communities. With local lenders and local decisions, because at Heritage Bank, we are neighbors serving neighbors.
Looking for your dream home? Trust Century 21 Laclede Realty, Lebanon's #1 real estate office, to guide you every step of the way. With our expert agents and unmatched local knowledge, we make finding your perfect home as exciting as a Yellowjacket touchdown.
Clean off for the Indians, number 13, Jagger Wilson.
Here we go to the top half of the seventh inning. Final chance for Seneca. Jagger Wilson leads off, and ball one is low from Aaron Graham. Here's the next from the right-hander. And just missed, ball two. Graham with 27 pitches thrown out of the bullpen. He dots the inside corner to make it 2-1. 9-5 Jackets. There's a ball sent out into left center field, and that's going to drop in front of Bronson Rhodes. So a leadoff single by Wilson. That is his second hit of the contest. And it brings up the catcher, Silas Ball. He has walked and singled and struck out. Here's the pitch from Graham, and he drops a curve off the table in there for a strike. Indians in need of base runners. Step off and a move to first, runner back safely. Seneca has lost this season to Stratford, to Carl Junction, to Mount Vernon, to Webb City, and to Lamar. Now the pitch. Fastball, a call strike, and it's 0-2. Jackets would love their second double play of the contest. Here's another move to first. They got one early in the second inning to disrupt a Carl Junction or a Seneca threat. Two strikes the count. Here is the pitch. And he stays alive by chopping it foul. We saw Ball with a prolonged at bat earlier against Chance Cromer back in the third. As he fouled off some difficult pitches. Two strikes the count. Pitch on the way. And he hit that one off his foot up the third baseline. Ball wears a guard on his left ankle. No balls and two strikes. Graham from the stretch. Works at plateward, and there's a ground ball to Milliken at third. On to Myers for one. The turn to first, safe. Jackets almost were able to get it around the horn. The ball is aboard on the fielder's choice.
Now batting for Indians, number 21, Agent Ginger.
That'll bring up Hagen Ginger, the first baseman. One on, one out. And right down the heart of the plate with a fastball from Aaron Graham. Jackets trying to close it out for win number 13. Stretch by the right-hander in the pitch. Outside and low. One ball and one strike to count on Hagen Ginger. Next from Graham. Oh, a sharp breaker is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Graham has had that curveball working. Here's the 1-2. Back with a fastball and a chopper to Milliken at third. Short way to second to Myers for one. Relay is off the base runner coming past the bag. And he is safe. Another fielder's choice ground ball. So 2 out, and that brings up Grant Houchin, the third baseman, the final hope for Seneca. Houchin has a 2-run single. He's been on base all 3 times. First pitch is low, ball 1. From the belt, another throw to first, and the runner returns safely. Hagen Ginger. It's a good Seneca ball club. They'll have an opportunity to make some noise in Class 4. Pitch on the way. Fastball right in there on the inner half, and a strike call. This game has been played under the lights for most of the contest. York backhands a pitch outside, 2-1. A little bit of intermittent rainfall. Looks like we're going to get this one in. 2 balls and a strike to count with 2 out. And the pitch, Graham misses high, ball 3. Aaron Graham came on for the starter Chance Cromer in the 5th with 2 out. Another check on the runner at first. Trying to get that 21st out. Here's the 3-1, and that's foul back. Three balls and 2 strikes, 1 on with 2 out. Top half of the 7th. And the payoff pitch on the way. Curveball swung on, fly ball. Right field. Caught, and that'll do it. Jackets win it by a score of 9-5 over a Seneca Indian Ball Club, making the long haul to Ole Scott Field today. And we'll be back with the postgame show coming up next on Jacket Nation Sports.
Here at Results Advertising, we provide promotional products and apparel for your companies, schools, special events, and even our online fundraising stores. Show your jacket pride by outfitting your employees while still promoting your company. Results Advertising is proud to support all the local teams and schools. We strive for the same excellence as they show in their endeavors. So let us help you cheer on and show your jacket pride. Go Jackets!
Success isn't owned, it's leased, and rent is due every day.
The harder you work, the harder it is to lose. Success, nothing less.
Win the day.
Shine bright on scene.
Bring the heat.
Team is everything. Leave it all on the field.
Let's roll.
Missouri Cooperage proudly supports the Lebanon Yellowjackets.
Page Office Supply, 207 West Commercial in downtown Lebanon. We have everything you need from over 30,000 office supplies to break room and janitorial products with free local delivery. We also offer many brands of office furniture with free design service and installation. We are your authorized dealer for Sharp and Lexmark copiers and printers with sales, service, and supplies. Find us on the web at pageofficesupply.com. Visit our Facebook page or call us at 417-532-4012. Page Office Supply, where customer service is the real difference.
My name is Jaysha Connor, owner and nurse practitioner here at Ginger Wellness. I believe that sometimes healthcare does too much, and I believe that's where wellness centers can really bridge that gap and really give people some confidence in natural ways, healthier ways, to really improve quality of life and to get healthy.
We want to feel better and live better lives. It's not about quantity, it's a lot about quality of your life.
Ginger Wellness is where I went to get my quality of life back.
I'm Monty Hayes, Community President at Mid-Missouri Bank in Lebanon. We have the best products and services with friendly faces you know as your neighbors. Our financial experts and community leaders live, work, and play where you do. In a world that is constantly changing, we have the technology and security to allow you to bank from anywhere. Our lobby and drive-thru is open 6 days a week at 278 North Jefferson, or visit us online at openaccounts.midmobank.com.
If you're in need of high-quality paint or glass services, trust Crow Paint and Glass in Lebanon, Missouri. Since 1946, we've been your go-to for Pittsburgh paints, custom framing, auto glass, and more. Visit at 390 West Elm in Lebanon for all your home beautification needs. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Call 417-532-3551 for a free quote. Crow Paint and Glass, quality and hometown services you can count on. Go Yellowjackets!
Lebanon over Seneca today by a score of 9-5, a non-conference victory for the Yellowjackets, joined by Coach Alex Weatherman. One of the better all-around performances, you think, by your ball club today?
Oh, 100%. I told our coaches down there, this is what we envisioned our offense looking like whenever we started the year. We're able to steal bases. We're able to play the small game if we need to. And we've added the long game a little bit now, too. So, I mean, the wind was blowing out a little bit, but it's nowhere near the gusting that it had been at other times in the year. And that was great. Defensively, played a pretty sound game. And on the mound, I thought we threw strikes. We competed well. That's a good Seneca ball club.
Is it usually the case where the bats, it takes them to the middle of May, April to really come around to the forefront?
I guess so. That's typical in high school baseball. And the biggest thing that us coaches that all talk to each other and text and all that stuff say is you want to be playing your best baseball whenever it comes May. And right now I feel like we're on a good track to be playing our best baseball at the right time. This Seneca team beat us earlier in the year, and for us to come out today, hit the ball like we did. Grant Houchin, he's a strike thrower. He does a good job on the mound, and we just refused to strike out against him today. And I don't think I saw a single game in their scorebook where he hadn't struck out at least 10 guys. So I was more proud of our kids today in that aspect of things than just kind of showing up and being ready to compete.
Yeah, he had 3 strikeouts today. So, again, putting the ball in play and forcing the pitch count up on his part.
It was huge. Just huge on our kids' part. Our approach was really good today at the plate. We were looking at good pitches to hit. We were looking in good situations to be productive. And, it's just really good to see at this time of the year. And on the mound, limiting walks, minus maybe 1 or 2 innings, and just not giving up as many freebies. We're starting to win the freebies a little bit more, and that's what we've been preaching to the kids.
The batting approach, is that to your liking right now? Doesn't look like the team's overswinging, even though they've shown the ability to hit the ball out of the park.
We're getting there. It's a process. So, I mean, our kids are very proud of themselves and the work that they've put in to be able to do things like that, and rightfully so. They should be proud of themselves and how hard they've worked in this program. But we're still preaching selfish swings aren't going to play. Remember, if you hit a ball, to the outfield with less than 2 outs and a runner on third, that's a productive at-bat. Believe it or not, hits and batting average and little things like that don't win games, but runs scored do, and runs, not allowed on the mound do. So just limiting those, and I think our kids are really starting to get back to that point where they're like, you know what, we need to play a game that's going to be able to score runs. Let's try to get 7+ every time we go out and see what we can do.
Chance Cromer gets you into the 5th inning. Didn't get the decision, but still, I thought that was a quality start for him.
Me too. I thought Chance did a great job. He came out, he attacked. He's made a few tweaks, and I thought Chance looked really good on the mound. I was really proud of his effort out there today. And just what he was able to do as far as just challenging a decent lineup out there. And then Aaron Graham coming in relief. We didn't know if he would or if Tony Myers would, depending on our situation in the game.
Graham was spectacular.
Oh, he did an incredible job. Just pitching and things like that are starting to look right at this time of the year. I know next week with the big schedule, we're excited to see all of the arms throw. And next week's kind of the final tryout, I guess you could say, of who's going to be the arm that goes in the first round of districts, because we truly don't know yet, and I think next week's going to tell us a lot.
Kickapoo in here for a conference game also, so you want to stay above 500 in the COC and play good competition, and they'll provide that, won't they?
Absolutely we do, and we're assuming we're going to see Colin Muldoon on the mound. Absolutely spectacular arm, lefty going to Missouri Southern next year. And just being challenged this time of the year with our bats as well. today showed a lot of good, promising things for our ball club. Excited for Kickapoo, a well-coached club always. They're always going to do little things right, and they play about as tough of a schedule as you could ever imagine. So excited for them. Excited, we'll host a lot more, and it's kind of in our home stretch now, so we're excited.
Coach, appreciate a good win today. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Coach Alex Weatherman joining us on the postgame show. Jackets over Seneca today with a 4-run victory at Ole Scott Field. 9 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 7 left for Lebanon. 5 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left for Seneca. Aaron Graham out of the bullpen goes 2 1/3. He picks up the victory, and the loss goes to Seneca's Grant Houchin. Home runs today for Lebanon's Beckett York and Braden LaMontagne. Time of the game just over 2 hours here at Ole Scott Field. So the Jackets get the win. They go to 13-9 on the season. They drop the Indians to 15-6. Lebanon and Lighthouse Christian on Monday, and the Jackets and Kickapoo on Tuesday here at the ballpark, and then St. James will be here next Friday. Some more baseball in abundance next week here on Jacket Nation. Thanks for joining us. For Coach Alex Weatherman and our executive producer, Ramsey Stewart, I'm Kevin Stubblefield. Again, our final score, Lebanon 9 and Seneca 5. And good night from Ole Scott Field.